Cost of preferred stock. Let's just address this again. I really want to. I'm beating these down because in my opinion, I was not prepared for these on my exam, so I want to make sure you're prepared for these quite well. All right. Well, cost of preferred stock. If you're familiar with this, you want to move on, feel free, but it's here for you. Cost of preferred stock is our outflows divided by inflows, or net inflows, and outflows divided by inflows. I'm just shocking myself with how much I put these in here, right? Boardwalk Investments issued $150 par value preferred stock at par value, and par value is really just your issuance price. I go into it a lot more in depth and far, and I'll go into it as needed on the exam here. So this is you can think of it like the IPO price or the creation price, right? You hammered out the stock, you created it. That's the par value, not to get into it too much. So we have flotation costs of $20 per share. Well, $20 per share. Okay, what is that? That is flotation costs. Just those are fees. Don't worry about it. Just think of them like fees. That's what those are. The company pays $2 dividends per share quarterly. Okay, keep in mind the timing. So $2 quarterly. Well, there's 4 quarters in a year. That gives us $8 of annual dividends. Keep in mind those periods for whatever it is, debt, preferred stock, anything like that. It's super important. You don't want to get messed up there. Well, we have our annual outflows, so preferred stock dividends, right? Annual outflows of $8 divided by net. What are the net inflows that we received here? $150 of par value means we sold these for $150 each, minus $20 of fees, $130 net inflows. $8 divided by 130 gives us 6.15%. That's the cost of preferred stock, which you'll have to do on the exam sometimes if they don't just give it to you. I hope they give it to you. That would make your life easier, but you got to be ready to answer something like this. Now, this is not really to whack, but I mean, there will be questions for sure that put you on the other side of the coin. Now, the rate of return for the investor, from the perspective of the investor, this is from the perspective of the company raising the money. Now, why would people help them raise money? Well, because they want a return on their money. So the investor buys the stock, right? And they actually have the opposite. It's inflows divided by outflows. And it's the same numbers relatively, right? Because the investor doesn't get hit with the fees. So they get their $8 inflows, right? Divided by $150 investment, 5.33%. Now, these would be the same if not for the fees. So let's say there was no flotation costs. It would still be $8 divided by 150, $8 divided by 150. So someone's cost is someone else's return. That's it. That is it. Keep in mind, there's no after-tax considerations because the preferred stock dividends, while they are treated like debt in all relevant ways except for tax purposes. So not taken into account there.
Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.